Manchester United 4, Yeovil Town 0. A rotated Manchester United team has got the job done. Very comfortable win in the end. Now, we've made 10 changes to the starting lineup. Only one Mata started the previous game against Burnley, so real rotated side. Although there was enough quality, I thought, throughout the team. The big news, obviously, Alexis Sanchez starting his first match for Manchester United. Romero in goal. We changed the back four up as well. Luke Shaw starting again. Darmian out on the other hand side. I did say Darmian could play this one. I didn't see anything wrong with him playing. I know he's been in horseshit form for Manchester United, but this is Yeovil Town, for fucking God's sake. And Rojo and Lindelof, just like I expected, the back four. Then I didn't expect Michael Carrick to play in this game, but he played in place of who I said in the starting lineup, Marouane Fellaini. Fellaini wasn't even in the squad, which was good to see because it gave Scott McTominay a chance as well, and Herrara in there. So that was nice to see. With Michael Carrick was the only change that I said from that forward line. I said most of the other players as well in the starting lineup. Marcus Rashford as well. I wasn't too sure if it would be Rashford forward, Lukaku, or what it would be, and he ended up playing Juan Mata instead. I didn't expect Juan Mata to play, but Manchester United first half, Yeovil played very, very well first half. Manchester United, Alexis Sanchez was the main man for Manchester United. All the game for me was trying everything, even when balls weren't coming off, constantly trying. But real credit to Yeovil, they played fantastically well in that first half. James at the back, we had a very, very good game. There was another one of their players had a few chances going forward, causing Darmian and Lindelof that problems in the first half. And Manchester United were nowhere near at their best. And I'm sure I said in the preview that Manchester United had to be patient in this game. This is League Two opposition. This is their biggest game of most of these players ever going to play in their careers. And it was always going to be difficult. They were going to be really up for it. The place was going to be rocking, like I said. That is why I like to have these games at Old Trafford, because then these away games at these grounds, they're buzzing from these games. The fans never get to see these sort of players come and play. The likes of Alexis Sanchez, Romelu Lukaku and players like that come to their ground and play. So obviously they were well up for it, but it was a mistake from James and the goalkeeper, which got a bit of a mix up at the back, which allowed Marcus Rashford to score the first goal of the game. Coolly finished from Marcus Rashford, playing in the centre forward position in the first half, which probably done him the world of good. Needed game time there, but I mean, I don't get what Martin Keown's saying about bringing Sanchez into Manchester United, hurting Rashford's chances in the Manchester United team. He's featured I think in every Premier League game this season. Okay, he hasn't started every game, but he's played a lot of minutes for Manchester United over the last 2 years. And Manchester United have probably got a lot of games between now and the end of the season. And Manchester United are going to need all their players. If Manchester United stay in the Cup, the FA Cup, we've got Champions League as well, which most people would hope that Manchester United could maybe get through the Seville tie. And then you're looking at another, so that could be, if you get through that, that's another 4 games in Champions League. There's still a number of Premier League games left to play as well. He's going to get his chance. Sanchez isn't going to play every single game. Certainly if the Premier League season comes to a climax towards the end and Manchester United are in other cup competitions. So Marcus Rashford will get his game time. But it's nice to see Scott McTominay in midfield as well. He did have a great chance in the first half, which the goalkeeper superbly saved, which was unlucky. I thought he was going to put it in the bottom corner. Unlucky for him, he did make a couple of rash challenges and gave away a stupid ball in the second half. And any more challenges and he could have been sent off, which was on a bit of a knife edge there. But second half, Manchester United have dominated a lot more. They've started to tire out. And Manchester United have got the second goal. A great strike through Ander Herrera. Pleased for him. He hasn't got many goals this season. He's probably a squad player for Manchester United at best. But you need players like that to come in and do the job. Then Manchester United have brought the reinforcements off the bench. We've first brought Romelu Lukaku off the bench. I don't know why we really needed to bring the reinforcements on when we were winning 2-0. But we had them on the bench just to put the game to bed completely. Jesse Lingard coming on as well. Jesse Lingard putting it in the bottom corner as well. Great strike from him. He's in absolute banging form this season. I just don't know what's changed with him. The penny seems to have dropped and he just seems to all of a sudden be going fantastic. I think that's, was it 12 goals for the season for him now? Jesus Christ. He is onto something at the moment. Okay, it's only Yeovil, but it's also great that Rashford has got himself that goal tonight as well, because that puts him on 10 goals for the season. and he only got 11 last season, and people have been completely criticising him all season. Okay, it was only Yeovil like the Jesse Lingard one, and it was a mistake from their defence, but still, he's got 10 goals this season. He could easily finish on 15, Rashford, and for me that's a good season considering he has played a lot of minutes, but they've been in spurts, so sort of 10-minute cameos sometimes. So I think it's fantastic still from him. And then the final goal, I think it was Rojo put the ball in, and Romelu Lukaku finished well. But we did also see a cameo appearance from Angel Gomez, who had one fantastic bit of brilliant play from him, and he almost put it in the bottom corner. Jesus Christ, I would have been so happy if he had put that away. What a fantastic talent Manchester United got there on their hands with Angel Gomez, and hopefully he can get some more minutes. We'll probably play on Monday night for the under-23s, and then hopefully he can get some more minutes in the next round of the FA Cup should Manchester United get lower league opposition. He is now 17, he's starting to develop. I know he's still only small, but it's really great to see him get 5 minutes at the end. It was reminiscent of that game against Crystal Palace where he come on for the last few minutes, although this one we actually scored 2 more goals and he almost scored himself. Anyway, it's a great game for Manchester United to get the job done. We didn't want no banana skin and didn't want to really have to take it back to Old Trafford. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll talk to you all again soon. See ya.